Hello guys, welcome to my video. Today we're gonna watch a video about effect and issue of using drugs for school purposes only. Let's go!
When a person is smoking cannabis, one of the plant's chemicals known as THC passes from the lungs into the bloodstream. The THC is then carried by the blood to the brain, where it acts on specific cannabinoid receptors. The brain's response to counter the effects of THC impairs its attention, its ability to remember, and its potential for learning. These effects can last up to several days. This would not be such a problem if our brain ran like a machine, but that's not the case. Adults have a fully developed prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that is responsible for judgment and an awareness of long-term consequences. The cortex of teenagers is still growing. They are more influenced by their already matured limbic system, which responds to fears and emotions. If the developing brain is exposed to a lot of THC, the part responsible for controlling emotions may never reach its full potential. This can have long-term consequences and effects on one's measurable intelligence, learning, and judgment. One also evidence that some teenagers that use cannabis are at higher risk of developing depression or even a psychosis. A psychosis changes the way the brain processes information and causes you to lose touch with reality. You can see and hear things that aren't real and may completely lose your mind. In short, the high of cannabis comes with a multitude of side effects. Some might be fun, some might be healing, and some are potentially horrible. We don't always know.
Normally, men are more illicit drug addicts as compared to women. However, adverse effects are more prominent in women. According to records, 5 to 6% of the total population, or in other words, 1 in every 20 people, is dependent on a drug and suffer from substance abuse. They are now coming to a few terms related to drugs. Let us talk about drug abuse and drug addiction. A person is said to be drug abused when he is habitually taking a drug, particularly illegal ones. Examples include habitually using marijuana, heroin, and cocaine. A drug addict is a person who is found bound with a compulsive intake of drugs despite their negative health effects on their brain. An individual may show temporary improvement and then again addiction to drugs. There are 3 main types of drugs. One is depressants. These drugs slow down the processing in your brain, thus making you feel relaxed and calm. The overdose of depressants can lead to unconsciousness and lack of concentration. Examples of depressants are alcohol and cannabis. The second main type of drugs is hallucinogens. These are the drugs that drive you away from reality and also interfere with logical thinking. Examples are magic mushrooms and cannabis. Stimulants are the third type of drugs that stimulate the central nervous system. It makes us feel more confident and alert in our drug imbalance. Abdominal pains associated with changed appetite patterns and weight loss issues are also coming under consideration. Mental confusion, memory, attention span, and decision-making powers are also compromised. All you have to do to avoid all of these issues is to avoid illegal drugs and being habitual of any drug.
That is for today's video. Remember, addiction is a disease, not a normal feeling. It's a work together to break the stigma and support this affected. Thanks for watching. If you're someone you know is struggling with addiction, there is hope. Reach out to the trusted adult and healthcare professional or call helping for support. And also, if you are struggling with addiction, don't give up. There are people who are care about you and want to help you pushing forward, and know that recover is possible. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.